Okay, I'm talking to David, who had been a singer at one point in his life and stopped singing and then came to SongShare. You want to talk a little about that and what that experience was like?
Yes, I learned about SongShare. I thought it was a chance to A, improve my singing, and B, have some socialization. I don't get around much anymore these days, and I enjoy being with a bunch of interesting and funny and talented people. And I'm working my way into the group, not only to improving my singing, and that does a lot of good for me in terms of social connection and getting to know people and enjoy being with people and watching them talk and maybe get myself into the conversations. It's a little, I mean, it is to me, it's a very solid group, and you're very friendly with each other, which is great. And I'm sort of intimidated sometimes, and this has really brought me out. And it's among the only things I have that's a regular social t- um, involvement with people I like. And but most of all, as we've been discussing, it's improving my singing.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't, so I don't have. First of all, I look at the page with the lyrics on it, and that I get confused on sometimes because I can't follow, and I don't really have a sense of where the song is going.
Yeah.
Um, so I have to work harder on that.
Yeah,
Does
that's
that
just
answer the
familiarity.
question?
But just to clear up something that you said, you're not working your way into the group. You're part of the group and you have been since you began. So you're doing fine. We're all intimidated sometimes, but we all keep going. We all sing anyway.
Well, I certainly will, especially with the encouragement of you, especially getting stronger. And I like picking up the songs. I do sing all the time. Susan, when she first contacted you, or her, said, "This is perfect for you because you're a natural born singer." You know, but now what I've come back since I don't really use my voice or understand how to use my voice. Um, I'm hoarse as I am now, but sometimes I sing and it sounds pretty good. And I'm glad to hear you say that, Gary, because I'm really I'm really encouraged by it.
Good, good, and you should be. The Talk a little bit more about what you've gotten, specifically what you've gotten from SongShare. And you've said quite a bit about the social aspect, which is terrific. I mean, we're a group of people who really enjoy one another. But talk about anything else that you may have gotten from it.
Well, I just don't have enough social contact. You know, I'm sitting here in a wheelchair and I don't get out. Susan can't bring me out because it's dangerous on those streets. Um, and it gives me a chance to, as I say, I go to the synagogue every Saturday morning, but usually I do it on Zoom. And they say, well, these are 20 people that like me. You know? So you have to find more of that. For example, a good friend of mine is having a Super Bowl party. I mean, I could get less about the Super Bowl, but people that's very interesting, nice group of people, and he serves food. But I can't make it. I can't.
Sure.
I can barely get out of the elevator, much less the small apartment. But the point is, it's something I have carved out in my schedule. It's something I know that's going to be enjoyable, and I'll make it more enjoyable um, the more quality my singing is. Um, but that's what it really is. It is. I don't know. It's a much used word, but socialization is very important to me now. Having
Yeah.
contact with people, um, and especially people who are support. No one's critical. Um, Even you encourage me when I know I've screwed everything up, and I get I'm going to have to do more of it um, and put less pressure on myself to memorize the songs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the less pressure you put on yourself, the easier it's going to be, for one
Right.
thing. Uh, yeah, there's no need to be that critical of yourself. That's what stops people from singing. They judge themselves, and they all of a sudden are discouraged, and they don't want to sing anymore. Tell me also, has this bled into other areas of your life at all? I've been asking that question to
This
everybody.
is my life, Gary. Um, I don't really, I don't do much between doctors and therapists. That pretty much takes up the whole day.
Yeah.
Um, I have exercises to do, and this is just a break in my day, um, which is very meaningful because it's something that's mine. It's something that I enjoy, and it hasn't. The way it's bled into the other parts of my life is I enjoy singing, and now I can do it. You know, I'm encouraged to do it more and better.
Oh, good, good, good. That's great. That's terrific. There was something else I wanted to put in there, that a comment that you just said. Oh yeah, we're supportive because that's the whole nature of the thing. We're there to support one another. We're not there to criticize each other. We're there to be completely present for one another when we're singing. And it's really enjoyable because it's not a competition, you know.
I understand that, but it can be intimidating. You know,
Yeah, well, depending on how we what we do with it in our mind and how important we make getting it right and that kind of stuff, you know. When you're willing to just go in and give it a whirl and see what happens. Because you were talking about a time when you got everything wrong. There's kind of no such thing in a way. You put yourself out there and you sang the song. That's all we're asking anybody to do. And that you can learn as much from screwing a song up as you can from singing it really, really well.
well, that's encouraging.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing was
Um,
meant to be encouraging. So I'm glad you're
well,
encouraged.
I'm going to keep coming back because it's good for me,
Yeah.
and it'll make singing much more enjoyable, which I do like to do. I haven't done much of it in a long time, but um, like the hummingbird, I hum a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it's coming back into your life. Many people who love the idea of singing believe they're not ready yet, that someday in the future they'll feel more comfortable, more confident, more prepared. What I've noticed is that readiness doesn't arrive all at once. It grows from experience, especially when we feel supported. That's why I'm opening a 12-week live Zoom experience called Singing for People Who Believe They Can't. A safe, supportive, non-judgmental space where we gently explore what it's like to sing at whatever pace feels right for you. If you're curious about singing with less fear and more ease and discovering the freedom that can come with that, you can learn more at the link.